Hello everybody and welcome back to Razatti Music. Today I'm going to share how I'm going to set up a Pro Tools session so that I can play along live. So what I've done with some of the songs I've already created is I've mixed down the output to an MP3 and I've muted my right side guitar track so then I can play live and fill in the right side in the stereo field. So here's my session right here. You can see I've actually brought in some crowd noise just to have fun with this and play around with it. Here's a song called Diesel Mayhem I'm working on. So I've muted out the right side of the guitar track so that I can fill it in with my guitars. If you look at this track here, the guitar live, I've got it panned hard right. Right now there's just a in tune plug. I use that to tune my guitar. It's deadly accurate. I love it. So it's always good to make sure you tune your guitar before you even start. My talkback mic channel, I've got it right down the middle here, pan to center. And I've got a pro compressor using a stock broadcast male setting. And I've got the dB set to 14 decibels. That gives me quite a boost and some limiting. I've got that set to the Netflix peak limiting. So I think I'm getting better audio than I have in the past. And just adjusting this condenser mic in front of me has made a difference. So as you can see, I'll go ahead and play back this track here for the crowd noise and Diesel Mayhem. So that's what that sounds like. So I guess I'll just grab a guitar, get that plugged in. Always good to tune into it. So flatten down and tune up to the pitch. There we go. And then with my bottom C string, I like to make sure it's in tune with the high C string. So I may flatten the C string so that the chord is unified, like, and right where they come together is where you want it to be. You never want, that's a trick of tuning your guitar when you're in a drop tuning, is you want to almost you want to flatten that string so it's not wavering with your high C. That sets you apart because when you actually hit the string, you're gonna actually bring it up, so the chord should be more solid when I hit like on the 3rd fret here. That's why intonation is important as well. It's pretty good on the 12th fret. I'll check it again. Good intonation. good enough for rock and roll. I have a little practicing to do to relearn some of the lead parts on that song, and the bridge riff, which I haven't. It's the item of the day. So this is my first full-length record that I worked on in Cedar Falls, Iowa, at a place called Catamount Recording. It was produced by Tom Tapman and was an incredible amount of work. Unfortunately, I put it upon myself to take a massive loan out. I think it was like $13,000 back in 2008. Which was a lot of money back then. And I tell you what, though, I don't regret it because I got to learn so much about what goes into making a record. And now CDs are pretty much obsolete. One thing to note here, which is kind of funny, is that at the time I had the graphic designer put together a logo for us. I really liked it when I saw the font, but it turns out that this font is used in everywhere. It's like an available font. It wasn't like it was completely original. So because of that, I wasn't like totally thrilled, as we learned like bars would have flyers and they had that same font on it. I'm like, well, we want our own identity, our own branding, but things that you learn, just a little tiny details like that. Otherwise, I think it as a package looks great. In the back has all the title tracks, and I still have like a couple hundred of these, I think. My favorites are, I would have to say, This Path I Walk, Always Bail, that's a good one. I like Attack of the Cowards, which is completely different from all the other 9, which kind of has like a southern kind of feel to it. But yeah, this thing, $13,000. It took a loan out. It took me a couple of years to pay off, and I was hoping to break even. We did have a big show with the Used that he opened up for them in the Capitol Theater in Davenport. And we sold like a couple hundred, I think it was, for $10 a piece. So yeah, that was a good night. I wish could have kept the band going for a while, but it just wasn't really meant to be. It was a great learning experience, so I don't have any regrets about it at all. And my brother James, he did such a good job. He actually played the bass on this and the guitar and the leads, so pretty incredible. That's awesome. But a lot of work went into this thing, graphics, design, the whole 9 yards. And I thought I'd share this with you. It's pretty cool, and it's always going to be a part of me as far as like anytime you put an album out, it's always going to be a part of what you've done in your work. So pretty proud of what we did with this. We actually got a couple songs here on MTV. Just This Path I Walk was one of them. And I can't remember what other track we had. May have been Comfortable with Pain. But so yeah, those were like on Spring Break and a few other episodes. And we signed some contracts with them. This album never recouped, meaning like, the $13,000 that was paid out of my pocket to pay for it never recouped, so that we could start splitting royalties, but that's never happened. Probably maybe got, I'm going to say, $4,000 back. The rest I ate it. So yep, music is pretty much, if you're in for it for the money, you're probably not in it for the right reasons. Unless you're signed and you have a major following. No one wants to buy music anymore. It's pretty much promotional material. So you have to have merch like t-shirts and stuff like that and play major concerts, which now the coronavirus has completely flipped that upside down on its head. So now what? What's going to become of music? I don't know. All I know is I like creating material, original material, and working with other artists. It's just really fun. It's therapeutic. It takes a lot of focus and time, effort. If you've enjoyed this episode, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you'd like, and that will keep you posted when I have new stuff that comes out. Peace.